Hey, what's up, everybody? If you're watching this video, you're probably wondering, very similar question, why is Pokemon getting so expensive right now? And uh, in a basic sense, whether you're just a collector, you're a TCG player, or you're buying as a store of value, I think it will require a somewhat basic understanding of economics, particularly supply and demand. I think this is a pretty basic concept. There are fewer products in supply, and there are a greater amount of people demanding those products. I think most people can recognize the basic concept of scarcity surrounding Pokemon, but it doesn't really help to explain this extreme bull market that Pokemon is going through right now, and almost delusional amount of demand that is flooding into this market. And that can be really frustrating, especially if you're just a player or a collector who likes to get maybe like one or two booster boxes just to rip packs open. Maybe you're a player, you just like to get a box from your LGS. You like to rip the packs, and maybe you get some cards to play. Maybe, it's like a fun little way to gamble, a cheap, fun way to gamble and trade, like a community experience. I think this is probably the majority of the consistent base for the Pokemon TCG. However, I think the raise in demand is likely, again, this is conjecture. I don't really have a good amount of supporting evidence for this, but I do think the raise in demand in this bull market is due to people looking for either a store of value or a quick, easy way to increase their profits on the product. So some of you might call them finance bros, investors, scumbags. I'm not going to say any of these things are wrong. However, I think it's very important for these two groups to understand one another. I think, in my opinion, the investor finance bro type understands the uh, basic consumer of these products. So those people ripping packs at the LGS I was talking about, I think the finance bro on a fundamental level understands the mindset of that consumer better than the consumer understands the mindset and the goals of the finance bros. And I don't want to make anybody mad by saying this. I'm not saying one person is better than the other in this circumstance, but I think going forward, it's important for most people in this hobby to recognize the goals and the market movements caused by both of these types of people. So, with that all being said, we could look at why this bull market, why now? And in a simple short term explanation, one could say that maybe similar to 2022, the crypto stock bros aren't getting the gains in this bull market that they were the past few months. If you don't know anything about that world, the S&P, Bitcoin, a lot of crypto dumps have just been skyrocketing. People have been making money like crazy. People also been losing money. Most people, I would say, but different story. So those gains are starting to dry up. They're getting a little slow. And 2022, a lot of the demand was coming from, I would say, the retro or the vintage cards was what that demand was mainly for. And now we're looking at a situation where the demand is for newer sealed product. So initially, what it looked like to me was happening, as someone who just observes this, I really don't have skin in the game. I don't collect for store value. I don't play the TCG anymore, but I do watch the market from time to time. It looked to me like people looking for an additional store value to their portfolios. And Pokemon, if you're a collector or card player, you probably don't like it, but it is a pretty stable source of gains. So the profit you get from holding sealed over time holds a pretty good value. It's a pretty safe bet that you will get your money back plus more. And a lot of people looking for like 5, 6% at least. With Pokemon, it's pretty safe that you could get pretty high gains, and that is very attractive to these finance bro types that many of the Reddit LGS players really hate, but ultimately both of these people need each other. So they got their gains from this huge bull market in crypto and finance, looking for additional avenues to park their cash and their earnings. Maybe this combined with a lot of YouTube videos, TikToks, whatever people watch these days. The cards are shiny, so our monkey brains are tickled. We like to see shiny, cool Pikachu. Wow, Charizard, so cool. Wow, give me all your money. And so these people flooded in the market. Uh, we're experiencing tons of FOMO. I don't think this bull market is really ending anytime soon. So my best advice to collectors and players is to just wait it out. If you just stop buying the product, you're not going to lose your money if you just wait till the next bear market. I know that's difficult for some people, and I know things shouldn't be like that. Maybe you think it should not be like that. It should only be for having fun or for maybe you want your kids to open packs, but unfortunately, the world doesn't work that way. And when people can make money through the path of least resistance, they will seek that route every single time. If you look at pricing for Scarlet Violet and Sword and Shield sets, it was super undervalued. Pokemon, Wizards of the Coast, whoever's printing this crap nowadays, just overprinted. Demand went down, combined with a somewhat recessionary period in 2022, and early 2023. Uh, it was a pretty long bear market. So people saw those low prices, a lot of hype on the internet caused people to flood in. Once people saw others flooding in, dumping money, making crazy gains, everyone wants to do it. So now we're in a situation where the collectors and the players don't want to stop buying. The finance bros are just going to keep doing this until they stop making money. And I don't know, as far as I can see, it doesn't look like this bull market's slowing down anytime soon. Uh, I see a lot of YouTubers talking about some of these things, but every video there's always some sort of blaming, whether the finance type people are blaming the dumb Timmies, the dumb consumers, because they keep buying, basically just giving money away, or whether the LGS players and collectors are blaming the evil, greedy, grubby scum of the earth scalpers and finance bro types. I think fundamentally neither of these is entirely to blame. It's a mixture of both of these types of people that is really driving this bull market, and it's just the price is just going to keep going up. Bottom line, but yeah, it's kind of a rant. It's like the first video I've ever really made in a long time. But I do enjoy watching this stuff. If you are a student of economics or markets, or it's just interesting to watch. So if anyone has any thoughts, if anyone even sees this video, just comment below what you think is going on. I don't like the blame game, And I think if people want a healthier market, just maybe hold your money for a little bit and wait to get those cards individually in the future. So thanks for watching.